Amazing uranium. If you're anti-CO2, you have to be pro-nuclear. That's all there is to it. And the wonders about nuclear energy through uranium is the density and the energy storage in a tiny, tiny amount. Check this out. Coal is a hugely abundant resource. It's a wonderful battery, is what it is. It has all this stored energy in it. A little lump of coal, like my head, is a huge energy source. It's just nuts how dense coal and oil and natural gas. It's insane how dense these are. You can fire wood to some degree, not nearly the same. But in the solar, for instance, the sun here in Atlanta is, it's right now. Yeah, you're probably getting 100 watts on a partly cloudy day, mostly cloudy, if even that. I bet it's not even 100 watts. I bet it's probably 50 watts on 1 meter square of space that's landing on the earth right now. That's a big fat nothing burger. And that's why you'll never have solar planes, for instance. It's going to have to be done by batteries. And it won't ever happen with the current battery stuff that we have. It's not. I mean, my goodness. I don't get these people that think we're going to be flying around on solar panel planes. The solar is it's not dense enough, man. It's too diluted. Again, you get about, on average, in Atlanta, which is pretty heavily sunny, about 170 watts per meter square. All right, that's 170. That's what lands on the earth. That's energy that has yet to be converted to anything. In this case, hasn't been converted to electricity. And that's where the efficiency of the solar panels are. Physics says you can't get above 33% or so. So you can take 170 times by 33%, whatever that gives us. We'll say 50. You're not going to get 33% solar panels for your roof, but we'll just use that for an example. And we'll just ask 50 watts per meter squared on the highest peaked sun at noon with no cloud cover. You times that by 24, and that's how many kilowatt hours you're getting a day. And it ain't much, all right? And it's not for a meter square. A meter square is a big piece of land, by the way. So you're getting 50 watts, for a meter square. That ain't gonna get the job done. You're not flying with solar panels. It's just not happening. Now, you take coal or you take oil, it's so much more dense, has so much stored up energy, so much easier to transport. It's like its own battery. It's like a battery. You put that in your plane and you're golden. You know what's even better though? Is nuclear. So you take a lump of coal, you have Yankee Stadium full of coal. That's a lot of stored up energy there, my friends. The amount of energy produced by that Yankee Stadium full of coal would dwarf this huge array of solar panels. It's not even close. Not even close. So, I mean, just the silliness to think that you're going to power your economy on solar. It's just not going to happen. I mean, at some point, they'll say, we got batteries. Until you get batteries, and they've been working on batteries for a freaking 100 years. Lead acid batteries are still the cat's meow. And as such, the idea that battery technology is just on the corner of changing. It's amazing how many smart people fall for this. It's nuts to me. But I don't want people not to work on batteries, but it's just not there. It's not going to be there for a long time, if ever. It's just not there. All right. So the battery of coal, the battery of oil, the battery of natural gas is A, in its abundance, and B, in its density, and how much stored energy is in there. But you think that's big. So again, you take a Yankee Stadium full of coal. One golf ball of uranium is the equivalent of energy storage of Yankee Stadium full of coal. A golf ball. I mean, how insane is that? I mean, you think about the incredible storage of coal as it is. It's incredible. I mean, it's literally, I don't know how people look at coal and say it's evil. I look at coal and say, oh my, that's nuts. But then you think about uranium. One golf ball of uranium is the equivalent of a Yankee Stadium full of coal in terms of stored up energy. It's amazing. To be anti-CO2 is silly in of itself, But to be anti-CO2 and anti-nuclear is pure insane. It's insanity gone run wild. Unless you want to go back to the dark ages, you know, pre-industrial era, we're all basically living just hand to mouth or hand to foot, hand to mouth, right? Farm to table. It sounds so romantic. People who say that, of course, are flying all over the world. I'm going to Costa Rica. I'm going to France. I'm going to Australia. I'm going to the Davos conference. They weren't doing that back before the Industrial Revolution, my friends. It's amazing to me. Nuclear or bust, baby. We'll see you.